Sorry to go slightly off topic, but did you see the reaction from the Bills?
I did. I literally saw it today. Brandon Bean going off.
I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. Like, yeah, it's his job to answer these questions, but yeah, and we did discuss it before. Like, the Bills. What I think we even we did we brought up the Bills heading into the draft. What do the Bills need? And we both said like, they've got a lot of mid receivers, and probably after the quarterback. If you're drafting, where would the Bills be drafting? Like,
Isn't it 29? Something like 29?
yeah, yeah, I get it. There are still receivers like Luther Bird, and like the Bears took him kind of early in the
There
set.
was edge rushers if they wanted to go that route.
Yeah, but they took a corner and they've prioritized defense. But like, and I get it. I completely understand his point. Yeah, we did score the most points in the NFL last year with kind of mid receivers, kind of
But
mid. But this is the second year as well with these mid receivers and Josh Allen. Josh Allen elevates everybody.
I think my issue though is, and yeah, the off. When you look at just the offensive performance, yes, you scored a lot of points,
Mm.
but to me, it just comes back to when the lights are brightest in the biggest moments, who's going to make the difference for you? You look at, and I'll go back to it again, and it's not a an attack on Dalton Kincaid, but the catch is there to be made,
Yeah,
and you couldn't make it.
yeah,
I'm looking at all their receivers. I was thinking about this earlier. I'm looking at all their receivers from last year, and I'm thinking to myself, who would I choose in that big moment? Would I choose one of them who have been part of, an offense that has scored a ton of points,
mm.
or would I go for a Debo Samuel who underperformed last year? I'm still going to take Debo Samuel because I know in those big moments he can make a play. And I don't feel that way about any of these Bills receivers yet, at least. And I think
Yeah,
that's the issue. You can win 12 games in the regular season and put up 40 points because you've got Josh Allen. But when it comes down to AFC championships, it's usually a one score game. It's going to come down to a few plays and who can make the plays. Josh Allen can't throw it to himself. He might be able to run it for you, but he can't throw it to himself. And I just worry that the Bills are going to, it's going to be deja vu again when we're in January, where there's a play to be made and they don't have a guy that can make it.
well, they're gambling that they're going to make that play on defense and they're going to get off the field. And it could only be that they get off the field that, or it's one play, one turnover. And
One turnover.
let's not forget, like they did turn over the Ravens a few times to make it to the AFC title game last year. So
Yep, fair.
they did make turnovers last year, but they didn't make them in the AFC title game because Mahomes has been his kryptonite. But yeah, even going back before, like they didn't have the defense to survive 13 seconds. So they're prioritizing defense. And I don't know, man. Maybe this will be it. Second year with Allen, with these receivers, another year with them to bring them along. And yeah, they're mid receivers, but they're solid. I like Coleman. I like Shakir. And despite what happened on,
I like Kincaid.
I like Kincaid, yeah. And they've got some pass rushers now. They added Joey Bosa. They took the corner. Like some people said it was a little bit high, but they've if that corner turns into something and can make say that corner makes one interception in a playoff game like that is suddenly it's worth the pick. So yeah,
They've just got to resolve this James Cook issue because
he'll
he
get
was
he will
he
get he will.
yeah, he
Yeah.
was a massive part of why their offense was a success last year.
Agreed. Yeah, he is. I really like James Cook. I really do. And I'm sure that they will pay him. Because if they don't pay him, there will be a line of teams wanting to pay him. Because yeah, he's damn good.